Today we will travel from Narita, Japan to Nikko National Park, a UNESCO World Heritage Site. It took us about 3.5 hours, but if you choose toll roads, it could save you an hour. Today we will see famous shrines and a temple, see koi, eat interesting food, and find a great site to spend our first night in the camper van. Dawn comes early here at 4 a.m. We woke up to bird sounds. We fell asleep early, exhausted from yesterday's flight. Because it is early, we tried to talk quietly.
I wore my shirt inside out and backwards because it's 4 o'clock in the morning and we're still kind of tired.
She can't blame it on get dressed in the dark because
the light was on.
The sun comes up at 4.
Our walk to the 7-Eleven. Our first cat.
This is our first vending machine. They are everywhere and very helpful. You can get both hot and cold drinks from many vending machines. We will show you more about this in future videos. Here's a creative use for plastic pallets. It is an easy walk to the 7-Eleven, only about 20 minutes.
Look at this incredible bamboo. This is just on the walk to the 7-Eleven. Look at this forest. Really cool. Our first manual cover.
Here is the entrance to Japan Campers. Our meeting for our camper van is at 9 o'clock, so we will go in and eat first. Many of the meals from the 7-Eleven came with a wipe and chopsticks. It was easy to purchase the coffee by just pointing to the pictures. We always asked if you wanted to purchase a bag. It was only 1,215 yen, or $8.18 for all this food. A coffee rolled omelet, a Coke, Belgian waffles, and chicken nuggets. I'm pretty picky about my eggs. I only eat some scrambled eggs or omelets, and they have to be very well cooked. No runny or hard-boiled eggs for me. I wasn't sure if I'd like this rolled omelet, but it was delicious, and it was slightly sweet. Chet liked the chicken nuggets until he found the salty Japanese-style chicken at the 7-Eleven, which was even better. The chicken nuggets came with a wipe and a toothpick. Japan Campers asked us to look over the entire vehicle and take photos so that when we returned with the vehicle, we wouldn't be accused of any damage from a prior renter. The minimum age in Japan for driving is 18, but car rental companies have a higher minimum age for renting vehicles. In Japan, vehicles drive on the left and the steering wheel is on the right. The brake is on the left and the gas is on the right. Park, neutral, and drive are on the left, and they recommended that we use L2 when going down hills to save on the brakes. Japan Campers emailed us the rules of the road. such as no drinking at all if you're driving. They also emailed the signage found in Japan. The stop sign is a triangle. It looks very different from the US. We will discuss the lights later in this video. Woohoo! We're off! This is so exciting. We decided not to take toll roads because we heard they were expensive. Plus, we wanted to see local scenery. Most toll highways look the same everywhere. We are on our way to Nikko National Park. Our journey will take us at least 3.5 hours without stops. It would be less with a toll road, about 2.5 hours. It didn't take us long before we started seeing rice fields. Rice is seasonal, planting in the spring and harvesting in the fall. We also drove through areas with beautiful trees. Here are some quick videos of the roads that we traveled. You will see the hint of gardens behind the walls we pass, sculptured trees. The horizontal light means we need to stop. When a red light comes with a green arrow, you may go in the direction of the arrow. We didn't see any yellow arrows, but I've read not to follow them because therefore streetcars are tramways only. We drove through many small towns with both more traditional style homes and more modern style homes. Check out this tree-lined road. It was beautiful. Look how big these trees are. Aren't they great? Past beautiful streams, fast running water. We made it to Nikko. The Bridge is at the entrance of the Nikko National Park. The color of the bridge is supposed to protect from evil spirits. The current bridge is from 1636, but the bridge was rebuilt in 1904 after being destroyed by a flood. The bridge was closed when we were there late afternoon, but I believe you can pay to walk across and take photos. There is a legend of a Buddhist monk attempting to cross the river in 1766 AD. In response to his prayers, the god of the river released 2 snakes that intertwined to form a natural bridge, allowing them to cross. After taking photos of the bridge, we walked over to the entrance across the street. We are on our way to one of the UNESCO World Heritage Sites, the Toyoko Shrine. Throughout these videos, I will try to pronounce names correctly. Please forgive me if I don't get it right. We have a large area to cover, so we will see part today and part tomorrow since it's already late afternoon. You can hear the traffic still. The road at the bottom of these stairs near the bridge is very busy. Of course, this is not wheelchair accessible, but we will show you later in this video a way up. I'm not sure yet, but if you need accessibility, tomorrow's video may help more. We will be driving up the hill closer to see the rest of the this area tomorrow. During the Meiji period, 1868 to 1912, this area was popular with foreigners and visiting diplomats due to its cool climate and scenery. Way to escape the Tokyo heat. Love these trees. Can you hear the birds? This sign tells us on May 18th every year, the three deities of the Toyoko shrine are moved in the 1,000-warrior procession to this location. The deities are entertained here with sacred dances performed by shrine maidens and with very elaborate offerings of food and drink. Only one of the deities make the journey on October 17th of every year.
Here's a ramp that I believe goes all the way up, and you can skip some of the steps.
Many of the signs are in English too, which is very helpful, so we don't have to use Google Lens to understand what we're looking at. This is a bronze statue built in 1955 of Buddhist monk Shodo, 1735 to 1810. He is the earliest documented person in Nikko. This marks where the World Heritage shrines and temples begin.
Here's another ramp. You can skip the stairs, but it's a tough ramp to go up if you're in a wheelchair.
We are Christian and know little about Shinto and Buddhism, but learned a little during our travels that we can share. If you know more or would like to correct something we say, please leave a comment. Shinto is from Japan and is centered on reverence for the natural spirits called kami, while Buddhism originally is from India via China and Korea and focuses on overcoming suffering and achievement of enlightenment through meditation and scripture study. Koi are symbols of good luck, perseverance, and prosperity in Japan. They are known for their longevity, with some living over 100 years old or more. Some recognize their owners and eat from their hands. Some can reach over 3 feet in length. This is a water ablution pavilion for ceremonial purification. At shrines, the worshiper washes their left hand, their right hand, their mouth, and then the water ladle handle before approaching the main Shinto shrine. We used Google Lens to translate the sign. It is from the police and the fire department. It states, "Notice the bell is also an hour bell, sometimes used as an emergency alarm bell. Therefore, only staff members are allowed to enter. It is strictly prohibited for people to hit the ball." At the end of the samurai government in 1867, it was ordered for a separation of Shintoism and Buddhism, and as a result, Nikko Zan was divided into one Buddhist temple and 2 Shinto shrines. Here's a sign that gives a more in-depth history of the area. If you're interested in more history, just pause the video. The Congo cherry tree. This cherry tree is more than 400 years old and was moved here in 1881. It blooms white, large flowers in late April and early May. It is designated as a national monument. Notice these stairs. We were surprised to see them again tomorrow. This sign gives a lot more information on the temple. If you wish to learn more, just pause the video. And here is a map of the area. It is late afternoon and things have started to close, so we are on our way back down the hill to the bridge to find dinner. These trees are really cool. Look at the bark. This is the ramp mentioned earlier. It looks accessible, but I would not want to be pushing a wheelchair up this hill. But it is possible.
I'm sure that you'd want to park at the top of the hill.
When we reached the bottom of the hill, near the bridge, I went up these stairs to explore. Across the road is the bridge entrance. The sign reads, it is taro cedar, 43 meters high and about 550 years old. In the 1950s, these trees attracted attention in a trial over cutting trees down for road expansion. I'm so happy these trees are still here. They are so beautiful. On our way looking for dinner, we passed this van that I thought might be of interest to some in our YouTube group, so I took a picture. You can also see the accessible bathroom in the background. This bathroom is found right after crossing the bridge. You can hear the strength of the river in the background. We walked along a little looking for a restaurant, but we decided we were getting tired and decided to turn around and walk back to our car to look for a place to eat. This is the view of the river as we cross the bridge again. Before getting back in our car, we had to pose near the Nikko signs. We drove only a short distance and found a convenience store in town to grab dinner. We found a place to spend the night nearby through the Japan Campers app that also had a pavilion.
We got our halibut,
Mackerel.
mackerel, horse mackerel, or chicken on a stick, surprise, some kind of dessert thing, pineapple, potato and beef croquette, and fried chicken. Boneless.
This is the chicken skewer. It's good, but it's cold. It was in the heated area, so I'd rather have a microwave and be able to heat it up. This is our picnic area. There's a playground back there, and that's where we're going to camp for free. Pretty nice. There's a river down there behind the fence. Chet's eating the horse mackerel. Is it warm? No. Oh, well. Okay, this is the mincemeat potato. I don't see too much meat, but there's a potato. I don't really taste any meat. And all this stuff is cold, which is, I guess we'll have to have them heat it up.
As we were eating, we saw a few people walking down what looked to be, from the distance, a trail, so we went to explore. Look at these bear and leech signs, and we were just eating in that area nearby in the pavilion. We didn't know anything about this place, but we're so glad we decided to hike. Researching this area later told us that this abyss was formed by an eruption of nearby Mount Nantai. This sign told us in English how to avoid bear encounters and what to do if we encountered one. The Japanese yellow sign we couldn't read, and we didn't read before going, said bear infested. We are thrilled to tell you we didn't see a bear or a leech. I'm not sure what this pole is, but Google Lens says it says illuminate. I hope they fix the sidewalk here so that way it's more wheelchair accessible. It's worth going a little bit further to see what's there.
Oh, look. There's a river down here, and then there's little guys in red hats. There's a river down here. We would have missed it if we didn't go for this walk. We would have missed this whole area. There's a sign here that tells us what we're looking at. Temple, established in 1654. The original hall was swept away in a flood in 1902 and rebuilt in 1973. Every year on July 14th, the monks gather here to hold services for the Bon Festival, which honors the spirits of the ancestors. It's a World Heritage Site. Heritage Site.
You can hear the river in the background. These are the famous statues who are the guardians of pilgrims and deceased children. They say it is impossible to count twice the same number of statues. It is said that the banks of the river is slippery and dangerous, and not to get too close. Keep an eye on your children.
Waters are really pretty blue.
This pavilion shelters a stone altar that once was used to perform the Goma fire ritual. This fire would burn pieces of paper or wood with prayers written to Fudo Mayo. People visit Canyon Gorge report dreams of the Fudo Mayo, who was believed to be the greatest of the five wisdom beings of Buddhism. He protects his people by cutting away worldly desires from his flaming sword. It is said that the sound of the water against the rocks is similar to voices chanting the mantra of Fudo Mayo. The Jizo statues can be found throughout Japan, mostly along the roadsides or graveyards. Jizo statues can be identified by their red capes. Google Lens translated this to Road of Disappointment, and translated this as People Want of Sunlight, Historical Site Exploration Road. We climbed the steps and were surprised to find this ancient graveyard on the hill behind the statues.
Look at that tree. It's all covered with moss.
If anyone knows about this graveyard, please leave a note in the comments for all of us. This sign at the graveyard entrance discusses the possibility of a sudden rise in the water due to a release at the upstream dam. It states a siren will sound to warn you and not to go down to the riverbank. Chet likes to take pictures of manhole covers, and this one translates to aquarium. I don't think we're near one, so Google Lens may have given us a poor translation. This is our campsite that we found on the Japan Campers app, Hanman Park. It was very nice. It was very quiet, only one other camper.
They have an accessible toilet here with a sliding door. This is open 24 hours in the camping area. With a changing table. It looks like a heater. This is called an excrement flushing it. And then we have a little baby seat and a toilet with all the fancy stuff. This seat is heated and sink. Extra toilet paper. You never find that in the States. There is your accessible parking. Nice. Now the trail that leads up to see the fall area, the water area, is accessible part of the way, but you will miss some of the trail because of the tree roots, and there's some stairs. You'll see in the video, hopefully, so you can judge whether it's something that you want to do. There are a lot of stairs and tree roots that you should be careful of. We bought these towels online. Really compact. I thought they would be pretty small, but might be helpful. It is good for packing anyway. I didn't expect quality, but this is
Good thing you didn't get quality.
Well, I can't say it's quality. It's more like a handy wipe, if you know what handy wipes are. But here, I'll show you the result. I think you're supposed to add water and make it come out, but we didn't. We just pulled it apart. But it's pretty big. I wouldn't say it's a quality beach towel, but it is as long as me, and it could work for the beach or, shower just to dry off. And it saves a lot of room. And then at the end of the trip, I can probably just throw them away.
Tomorrow we will have another exciting day. We will see more of Nikko, go to the onsen town of Kusatsu, and see beautiful monkeys. To be notified of our next video, please subscribe. If you like our video, please give us a thumbs up to encourage us on. And thanks for joining us.